There was no doubt that Alabama had to have a good weekend at Auburn if they had any hopes of making it not only to the SEC tournament, but just to stay in the discussion for an NCAA regional. Alabama took care of business and then some. After tight, dramatic wins on Friday and Saturday night, the Tide came back and had another tight ball game on Sunday against the Tigers, and even though they won by a final of 14-4, blowing things out in the ninth inning, there is no question that the turning point in this game actually occurred in the seventh. It was still a two-run contest. It's 6-4. Auburn's got Daniel Robert at the plate with the bases loaded, and it looked like he had given them at least a tie and probably the lead when he had a shot into the gap in left center field. But Georgie Salem, who has had some tremendous catches in his three-year Alabama career, made probably the best and most important full extension, parallel to the ground, able to make the grab. It preserved a 6-4 advantage, and that momentum may not have carried over into the top half of the inning in terms of producing runs, but Alabama was able to pour it on in the ninth, an 8-run top of the inning, and they claimed the 14-4 win. They've got a lot of work still to do. First of all, on Tuesday, they're going to play a very good Mercer team in Huntsville at Joe Davis Stadium, and then just 2 days later, they'll start their series against a Vanderbilt squad that's a little bit down after losing 2 out of 3 at home to the Florida Gators, but still with an awful lot to play for in terms of the quest for a high seed, a national seed, and perhaps even a piece of the SEC title. So Alabama will have to be this good or perhaps even better if they want to have a good outcome next week. Again, Tuesday night, airtime 6:25 on Tide 99.1 as Alabama takes on the Mercer Bears from Joe Davis Stadium in Huntsville. We'll recap that one and preview the weekend series with Vanderbilt later in the week right here on Tide99.1.com.